Welcome to the week that was. We're going trans-Tasman this week. It all started on Friday. It all started at some ungodly hour. We packed the car, went to the airport and got our tickets for Australia. We got breakfast, brought the essentials, and we're a tidy Kiwi. And as New Zealand welcomed the morning, we got on the plane and left back into the darkness for Brisbane, Australia.
Welcome back to Brisbane, Australia.
Hey.
Once we got to Australia, we found our car, drove home, unpacked our bags and headed to Brisbane City. With Mum and the rest of the family, we took the boat, toured the city and made new friends.
Hey boy. What's happening?
All I know now is I definitely want a pet lizard. After dinner, we ventured to the Brisbane Eye.
Mum, you don't want to come on the wheel?
No, thank you, darling. Someone needs to look after the pushchair.
She's literally making any excuse to not come.
With good reason. And did you guys see the guy behind me? If we have to make an emergency landing, we can abseil down his dreadlocks.
You excited?
What's it say, Andrews?
We boarded our capsule of death and rose high across the city.
Million people by 2026. Yes,
They
Grandma.
come into a living museum of plant collections displaying early heritage specimens.
Wait. Hey, Grandma.
Saturday. Went to the Gold Coast just so I could ride this one escalator. It was great. The girls also went shopping. Drove to Surfers Paradise. Okay, the beach was great, but I'm not even going to try and guess what the fuck is going on in this scene. I don't know what that is. Why is it moving? Just fill in the gaps yourself. At some point during the day, we went here. Alright, Sunday. We drove to a shopping mall. This shopping mall was bigger than the town I grew up in. When I moved to the capital city of our country, I got lost less times than being in this mall. Later that day, we also went swimming. Monday, we packed the car, drove back to the Gold Coast, and spent a lovely day on the beach. Nature. I hear some waves and stuff, some sand. I'm assuming most of you have been to a beach. If not, here it is.
Well, that was an expensive swim. Thought going and swimming in the ocean would be cheap. It's free, isn't it? It is. And I dived in, and as I dived into the wave, the GoPro on my head dived off. So what was a free swim ended up being a $400 swim. So, oh well.
Stuck it to the man, and then felt 11 again when we literally spent a day's earnings at Time Zone. It was worth it, but in hindsight, it was a day's work for this, you know. Later on, we went to the biggest and best Wet and Wild, and needless to say, I got pretty wet. It was wild. Alright, Tuesday's the day we went home, but before we departed, we got gas, did some more driving. Look at the beard. Did more shopping. We literally lost more money than BP does in an oil spill. Did some minor adjustments on this iPad. Drove home, got our stuff. Said goodbye to Mum. Said goodbye to Gina, Andrew and Harrison.
Bye-bye.
And then waited to be treated like terrorists at the airport. The beard probably didn't help. Can fit lots of bombs in it. And then we boarded our plane and flew back to New Zealand. No surprises there really. If I had told you we had left the airport and swum home, then sure, surprise. But we didn't. We just flew home. My name is Ryan Allen, and that was the week that was.